gonna make him an offer again.
Of all the gin joints and all the towns and all the
Can't
world.
handle the truth. Gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the
Frankly,
war.
my dear, I don't give a damn.
This is where the fun begins.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Movie Melee. We got an exciting match for you this evening in the singles division. We got round one of the tournament match. Number 8 seed Matt Cuellar going up against the number 9 seed David Nishimoto. Very exciting match. I believe they're 1-1 against each other in both matches. Actually, wasn't a one-on-one match in the particular sense because I think both times they faced each other in the past were in triple threat matches. Unless I'm getting that misremembering and they did play once one-on-one. I don't think they have. So yeah, this will be an interesting one. Excited to see how it goes. 8 versus 9 seeds, obviously very, very evenly matched there. So we're going to get into pre-match interviews, starting with our lower-ranked competitor for this evening, the number 9 seed, the former singles champion, David Nishimoto. David, how are you feeling going into today's match against Matt back in round 1 of another tournament? How are you feeling?
I mean, overall, I don't think I had a lot of time to prep for this one that I wanted to, but overall, I'm feeling okay. I mean, Matt's a really cool guy. I think we have similar tastes in film, so I think it's gonna be a pretty fun match. But yeah, I think this is definitely I think it's the first time we ever faced each other actually one-on-one. So I know he's a great player, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. We'll see what happens.
I agree. All right. Yeah. Well, then good luck to you. We will now bring in your opponent for this evening, the number 8 ranked in the tournament, Matt Cuellar. Matt going up against David. He faced him, like I said, a couple times in triple threat matches, but never just mono-e-mono. So how you feeling going into today's match?
Yeah, I look forward to David is a great competitor. I probably prepared even less than he did, so I forgot what his strength was up until about 20 minutes ago, and I was like, I got enough time to study that. No, thankfully though, there's no spinners or opponent's choice on the wheel. So, but yeah, it should be a good time. Yeah, David's a great guy, and looking forward to this.
All right, sounds good. Well, good luck to you. We will now get into round number 1, which will work like this. It is the whiteboard round. The players will be asked 8 questions, 8 different categories of movie trivia, which they will answer individually on their whiteboards. Should any player get all 8 questions correct, they will be asked a bonus question, also worth a point. Each player has 3 repeats and 1 challenge to use for the entirety of the match. Any questions before we get started?
Nah.
All right. Well, then your first question around number 1 will be in the category of recent releases. Amanda Seyfried and Brandon Sklenar play a married couple in which recent release? Kind of love the recent releases. Always great. There's some people in this community that only watch them, it feels like, because they always put it on the wheel and always spin it. Thank you for that. We never have backup questions in it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with David.
The housemaid.
And Matt?
That sounds better. I put the housewife.
Ooh, the housemaid is correct. So David takes the early lead 1-0. As we get into your next question in the category of coming of age / teen. The Last Picture Show is set in which U.S. state? Still need to see this motion picture.
Me too.
Although the title is a bit of a lie, because I believe there are many picture shows released after this. So tisk tisk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Matt.
Texas.
And David.
Texas.
Texas is correct. 2-1 as we get into your next question in the category of animated. What kind of dinosaur is Petrie in The Land Before Time? Now this movie, I think I've seen. I know I've seen a couple of the movies in this ridiculously long franchise. I can't remember if I've seen the original or just a bunch of the straight to DVD ones, but oh well.
The second one is actually pretty good for the straight to home video, actually.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with David.
Okay, I'm not going to spell this right, but I think it's pterodactyl.
That's good enough for me. Matt.
That's probably right, but Stegosaurus.
Pterodactyl is correct. So with that, David extends the lead 3-1 as we get into your next question in the category of scores and soundtracks. In which 2010s film will you hear an original song with the lyrics, "Fuck you, Thunder, you can suck my dick, you can't get me, Thunder, 'cause you're just God's farts"? It's a great question. Good job, writer. Yeah, it's not often we get lyric questions in scores and soundtracks, so that's something new. We'll see if Payson makes a stink about it later. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with Matt.
Ted.
And David?
That's a pop star.
Valid guess, but Ted is correct. So with that, no more perfect rounds. Matt shortens the lead there, 3-2. As we get into your next question in the category of the 1990s. Name one of the 2 actresses who star as the Owens sisters in Practical Magic. Haven't seen this film either. Great. I have seen these guys, I promise.
Halloween, perfect Halloween movie.
Yeah. Maybe 1 year. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll start with David.
Sandra Bullock.
And Matt.
Hey, we got them both. Nicole Kidman.
You did get them both. Those are both the correct answers. 4-3 as we get into your next question in the category of musicals. Which U.S. territory is Maria's family originally from in 1961's West Side Story? Got 2 different U.S. geography questions, a state question, and a territory question. Fun.
Territory.
Damn.
If I were playing in this match, I'd be very upset because I'm not American. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Matt.
I just put Delaware.
And David?
Queens.
Both incorrect. We were looking for Puerto Rico.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So then your next question will be in the category of horror. Hideo Nakata, Gore Verbinski, and F. Javier Gutierrez directed films in which horror franchise?
Okay. Let's misunderstood that question.
These are 3 people. And that's how you do banter, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with David.
The Ring.
And Matt?
The Ring.
The Ring is correct. 5-4. Now as we get into your final question, round number 1 in the category of the 2000s. In Twilight New Moon, name one of the ways Bella attempts to injure herself while Edward is away to attempt to lure him back. This movie sucks. I know I'm not breaking new ground with that take, but I am happy to give a take on a movie that I've seen this round, so that's nice.
He's probably not the worst of them.
It might be. I can't remember. They all bleed together for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Matt.
Jumping off a cliff.
And David?
Jumps off a roof.
Matt is correct. She specifically jumps off a cliff. The other acceptable answer that we would have taken was riding a motorcycle. All right. So with that coming out of round number 1, I have the score all tied up 5-5. As we get into round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. So the players will get a chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what category they will be answering questions from today. If they don't like the category they spin the first time, they can spin a second time, but they must keep whatever it lands on then. 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll be worth 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. The categories on the wheel today are Harrison Ford, which is the strength of Matt Cuellar, 1992 to 2001 Razzie Award Worst Actor nominees, which is the strength of David, as well as the general categories of 1990s, sports, music, biopics, comedy, and recent releases. So since we are tied and Matt, you are the higher seeded competitor, would you like to spin first or defer?
Let's defer.
All right. Well then, David, this will be your first spin. You land on the category of recent releases. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
This is normally a tough category for me, so I will spin again.
All right. Then this will be the category that you must keep.
Take it.
You land on comedy. So we'll put the wheel backstage, and I will read you your questions in comedy. Your first question. In Superbad, when Seth steals alcohol from the other party, he puts it in containers that originally contained what?
Laundry detergent.
That is correct for 2 points. So your second question. In Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, which historical figure visits a modern-day water park?
Napoleon.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question now. Sean Hayes, Chris Diamantopoulos, and Will Sasso play the title characters in which 2010s comedy?
The Three Stooges.
That is correct for 2 points. Your penultimate question in this category. In No Hard Feelings, what do Percy's parents offer Maddie in exchange for dating Percy?
A car.
That is correct for 2 points. And now your final question in this category. Who made their directorial debut with 2018's 8th Grade?
Bo Burnham.
That is correct for the clean sweep of the category.
Nice.
That David gets a score up to 15. Matt's still at 5, but we will bring back the wheel for what will be Matt's first spin. You land on the category of sports.
Yeah, I guess I'll take it.
Great, sounds good. We'll put the wheel backstage, and I'll read you now your sports questions. Your first question. Mick G directed which 2000s football movie?
We Are Marshall.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. In Rookie of the Year, Henry joins what MLB team?
The Cubs.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who plays skier David Chapelette in the 1969 film Downhill Racer?
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, Gene Hackman, B, Roy Scheider, C, Steve McQueen, or D, Robert Redford.
Robert Redford.
That is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question now. Bloodsport takes place primarily in what Asian city?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Beijing, B, Tokyo, C, Hanoi, or D, Hong Kong?
A.
A is unfortunately incorrect for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Beijing, B, Tokyo, C, Hanoi, or D, Hong Kong?
Oh man. Actually, that was Hong Kong.
That is correct for the 1 point steal. All right, Matt, your final question in this category. What is Hercules the dog referred to as before the boys know its name in The Sandlot?
The Beast.
That is correct for 2 points. So with that coming out of round number 2, I have David in the lead 16 to Matt's 12. So you'll get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. So we will be going back and forth drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. They would choose what category they would like to take for their 1, 2, 3, and 4 point question in that order. And we will go until there's a mathematical winner. The categories they could choose from today are directors, 1990s, sports, drama, action adventure, sci-fi fantasy, war, and romance. So we'll let them pick their categories right now, and we will be right back. All right, we're back. The players have selected their categories, so we will start with Matt since he is down by 4. Matt, what would you like for your 1 pointer?
Let's do directors.
Sounds good. Your 1 pointer in directors. Name one person who directed a James Bond film starring Daniel Craig.
Sam Mendes.
That is correct for 1 point. And we will stick with you. What category now would you like for your 2 pointer?
Let's do romance.
All right, your 2 pointer in romance. Who stars as Tyler Hawkins in 2010's Remember Me?
Robert Pattinson.
That is correct for 2 points. But you are still down by 1 point, so we'll stick with you now for your 3 pointer. What category would you like?
Let's go for action adventure.
All right. Your question in action adventure. What is the name of the volcano the final fight of the Northman is set at?
Oh, God. Hell's Mouth. Final answer.
Actually, quite close, but we were looking for the Gates of Hell. Also would have accepted Mount Hecla. So
Jesus.
we will stick with you now. Here's the situation. We'll stick with you now for your 4 pointer in drama. If you hit it, you'll send it back over to David. If he misses, then David will be the winner by TKO. I switched perspectives all the way through describing that, but that's okay. Anyways, your 4 pointer in drama. At the beginning of the Parallax View, Lee witnesses Charles Carroll being assassinated at which U.S. West Coast landmark? Five.
Repeat the question.
Right, that is your first repeat. At the beginning of the Parallax View, Lee witnesses Charles Carroll being assassinated at which U.S. West Coast landmark?
God, does the West Coast even have landmarks? Well, I'm not going to drag this out. Let's say the Space Needle.
That is correct for 4 big
Oh
points.
shit! That's the only landmark I could think of on the West Coast.
All right. So then Matt gets the score up to 19. So we will now go over to David to answer some questions. So David, what would you like for your 1-pointer?
War.
All right. Your 1-pointer in the category of war. Danny and Rafe serve in what branch of the military in Pearl Harbor?
Navy.
It's unfortunately incorrect. We were looking for the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Right, so you'll stick with you. What category now would you like for your 2-pointer?
Sci-fi fantasy.
All right. Your 2-pointer in sci-fi fantasy. Name 2 of the 4 hobbits that make up the Fellowship in the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Frodo and Samwise Gamgee.
That is correct for 2 points. All right. So now here's the situation. David has his 3 and his 4-pointer remaining. If he hits either of those, he will win. What category would you like for your 3-pointer?
I'll do. Oh God. I'll do sports.
All right. Your 3-pointer in sports. What is the team name for the Central School in Varsity Blues?
Do you need the whole name, or do you need the school and the mascot? Or
Not the school, just the mascot.
Coyotes.
And your winner, David Nishimoto. Coyotes was the correct answer.
That's Keenan.
Hell of a game. So we'll put the players backstage for now. Yeah, fantastic match. I mean, like, I will say from this, just as like a peek behind the curtain from what we've recorded so far, a lot of these round 1 matchups have not been super competitive. They've been rather lopsided, but this was a great match, great back and forth. Obviously, exactly what you expect for the number 8, number 9 seed. But yeah, David had a really, really strong match today. Like it's no secret he's had a string of bad luck in a couple of his previous matches, but he showed up in a big way today, getting a great victory over a phenomenal competitor in Matt Cuellar. And so, yeah, great stuff overall. We're going to get into post-match interviews right now, starting with our unfortunate 2nd-place finisher for this evening, Matt Cuellar. Matt, hell of a performance. Great pull on the 4-pointer there. Even on the 3-pointer, you were very, very close, despite looking like you had no idea. So, like, very good stuff there. Just, yeah, it just came down to David not missing anything in round 2. Which was the thing that separated you two here today. But you still had a good round 2 yourself, only missing 1 question. Anyways, I'm rambling. How are you feeling?
No, good. I mean, David is a great player, so I knew it was going to be close either way. And like I said, he killed those round 2 questions there. And hey, I mean, just happened to go that way. But hey, the good news is that means I don't have to like do more tournament matches. So it's kind of a win-win, I guess. But hey, I'm happy. I'm excited to David and see what he does next in the tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. This means you get a bit of a break. So there you go. That's always nice.
Oh.
Especially because I know how hard you study for this game. I know it'll be nice to take a break from that. But when you do return, is there anyone in particular who you want to face?
No, I mean, kind of, like I said, I like kind of playing people I haven't really played before. This was cool to kind of get David on one-on-one. It was the first time. So, yeah, I'm sure there's probably a few people out there still. So, hey, we'll see what happens.
Cool. I like that attitude. Well, thanks for coming out, Matt. This is a hell of a match. I'll put you backstage for now, and we'll bring in the 1st-place finisher for this evening, David Nishimoto. David, like I said, hell of a performance, not missing anything in comedy, picked up the steal in round 2 on the blood sport question. Had a bit of a stumble there on the Pearl Harbor question, but you rebounded nicely and hit the next 2 to seal the victory. So overall, how you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I feel really good coming out of round 2. I mean, definitely, I haven't had comedy in round 2 in a long time by myself. So going perfect in that, it was actually pretty surprising to me. But then, and then stealing that point from Matt really helped a lot. I didn't have a good, I was kind of worried there when I stumbled on the Pearl Harbor question, but then, I'm glad I got to the other two. I mean, I think every time I play Matt, he always pulls like a wild guess right in round 3. So I wasn't surprised by that. But I mean, Matt's definitely a great player. So it was definitely a really fun time with this match. So I'm just glad to get that win off because I don't remember the last time I won in singles. It's been a while. So finally, I'm looking forward to the next match now.
Well, speaking of your next match, you are moving on to round 2 of the tournament, so you'll be facing the winner of the number 1 seed, Joseph Olivas, or the number 16 seed, Tom Hausman. So of those two competitors, who would you like to face?
I would like to face Joseph. I mean, he's been kind of like a rival for me. It's like I just, we've played each other countless times. I think has a better record on me, but it's definitely a good challenge. I haven't played Tom ever, I think, too. So it'll be if we get to play him, that'll be good too. So can't wait to see who we play next. So
sounds good. Well, congrats on a phenomenal performance here today. We'll put you backstage for now, and that'll do it for us here at Movie Melee. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to the players for playing, the writers for writing, showrunners for running the show, and the viewers for viewing, of course, or else we'd have no one to do this all for, and it'd all be a waste. But thank you all. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Where we're going, we don't need roads.
In case I don't see you.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.